Alright, hello, it's 3 p.m., July 21st, 2020. Welcome to the weather update. And not much relief today, man. It's another hot day again across the area. 91 at Farmingdale right now. And I knew it was going to be hot because if we look at the way Farmingdale hit 90 this morning at 11 a.m. So, and they just kept going up. So right now their high was 91. It looks like the wind has become southerly from the 14 gusting to 22, so maybe there's a sea breeze out there trying to develop along the south shore, perhaps. Maybe getting some relief out there. We're going to look at islip. Take a look at islip. Islip is 89, so it's a little better there. But it looks like it did hit 90 at islip as well. Just another day at 90 degrees. So that's the second day of 90 degrees at islip. We are in a heat wave, and the heat wave continues. Gabreski Airport, though, they're lucky. 84 at West Hampton. The dew point's in the mid-60s, so not terrible over there. I guess it's better on the South Shore. We'll look at JFK as well. Let's see what that. So they're 88. Dew point of 65. So, and there's an air quality alert in effect. Looks like for part of New Jersey right now. We'll go back. We'll go to this weather map, observation map. You'll see most temperatures are around 90 in the middle of the island. Above that, on the North Shore, we have a couple of readings in the. I don't know if I believe those. 96 at Glen Cove. I don't think I don't. It could be right. Glen Cove is a pretty hot place. Would not surprise me because LaGuardia is 93. So they're a pretty hot place. Some of the dew points are up there too, near 70 in some of these observations here. Of course, along the South Shore, you're in the mid 80s. So there's a breeze on the South Shore. Not great. You got mid 80s, but it's a little more humid there. Dew points in the 70s. We work our way into New York City here. Temperatures are in the low 90s. We got some 95 there at Hoboken. That's hot. Let's see, Newark's 95 too. It's Harrison. I'm trying to find the airport here. It's the airport. The airport is 90. 90 at Central Park. We're going to New Jersey here, and they're generally around 92. Miller Air Park is 91 degrees. A little more humid there, so it's not at all. It's a slightly better than yesterday. A slight improvement over yesterday. Not very much at all. Let's look at the high temperatures here. Let's see what they've hit so far. So across the island, looks like our temperatures, and it never really cooled off beyond the upper 70s last night, by the way. So temperatures here are in the around 90 degrees. The high temperature was mostly in the low 90s across the island. A couple of upper 80s on Suffolk County, and especially the South Shore, of course. Cooler there. Most of the city got up near 91. Central Park is not above that, though, I think. Let's see, Tom's River, of course, 91. You know, it's just today is just hot. Period. It's just slightly better than yesterday. It's still not a nice day to be outside. It's too freaking hot. Let's look at underground here. Temperatures generally in the low 90s in the middle of the island. Well, there's plenty of 90s out there. Only the South Shore, and there's still some 90s even on the South Shore too. So, just a very hot day across the area. Again, another hot day. It's really not pleasant at all. So let's look at the satellite here. Can you see this area of activity in this? See this little area right there? Almost looks like something tropical getting going. It really does. And you can see there's a thunderstorm blow up over the Delmarva, but for the most part, we've had just a hot day across the area. Not much thunderstorm activity at all. A few clouds, but not really a whole lot to speak of as far as thunderstorm activity. So, well, let's look at the models here, and we'll we'll see what happens here for our area. So we'll look at the surface map here first for the country. Let's get this moving here. So you'll see there's that high, and then we have this a little bit of moisture heading our way, a little more moisture in that. This could bring us significant rain perhaps Wednesday night into Thursday with that a little bit of a weak frontal boundary there. And then we have another boundary for Friday, and then we try to get this high in here for the weekend to bring us some relief. But you can see that ridge is still there, so we're going to maybe be dealing with a stalled front syndrome for the weekend. You can see, clearly see that ridge, and then we may finally get some relief next week. Maybe the ridge breaks down a little bit, and then maybe a little more, but it really doesn't go anywhere. That's the problem. We don't really have a significant trough in the east to push all this junk out of here, which is what we need. So here is our surface map. So tomorrow, well, let me move this over to the map so you get a higher resolution look of what's going to be happening as far as our next chance to showers go. We've also been dry too, by the way. So it looks like there's some significant activity off to our west tomorrow evening. Whether that makes it here or not, we'll have to see if that holds together or not. Brings us some relief. That's like a little bit of weak upper level trough moving through there. Maybe this might be part of a warm front actually, and then more scattered activity on Thursday, and then Friday try to push that front away. So if we look at the dew points on the NAM, this will kind of show you what's happening here. Doesn't really get that low, and then they come right back up tomorrow, well into the 70s. Tomorrow is going to be very steamy again. It gets even worse on Thursday there. And then we try to get this front through. You can see it just has trouble getting to the south because you got the ridge blocking it. So that's going to be a problem. Let's go look at the GFS here. Go to the temperatures. I think this month is going to wind up well above normal. Tomorrow, still probably around 90, except unless you're on the South Shore and the East End, you might be in the 80s. But otherwise, especially New Jersey, you're going to be well into the 90s tomorrow. Looks like maybe we'd have a little more of a sea breeze on Long Island tomorrow. It'll keep us cooler. But Thursday, it actually drops. All right, looks like the Thursday actually gives us a break here on the temperatures, probably because of shower activity over our area. And then look at that. Friday, we're back around 90 degrees again. Look at that. Weekend, upper 80s probably on Saturday. And look at that. After that, back up in the 90s again. And look at that. There's Monday again. Well into the 90s. Another hot one. And it looks like it starts cooling off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week. As we get toward the end of the month, we may finally get some relief from it. But my gosh, this is horrible. So this is the dew points on the GFS. See the humidity there. So you try to push that front to the south, but it kind of gets hung up. It's going to probably be a similar to today, probably. Which today is just hot. You can't be outside. Too hot. Here's Sunday. You can see the dew points. See that westerly flow. That's what's going to kill us, especially Monday. Got the westerly flow. The dew points might be a little lower according to this, and then finally start to see some. Looks like a backdoor front may come through Tuesday and Wednesday, but no significant push from the north to clean us out at all. Nothing, absolutely nothing. The jet stream is still stuck in Canada. If we go back out and look at the this, you'll see the jet stream is just stuck. See it's actually the ridge shows up nicely when you look at this. See that whole ridge there? It's just horrible. And the problem is the jet stream is stuck in Canada. If we actually pull this out a little more, go to the upper air and look at the jet stream here. Pull this out even more. North America view, you'll see. Where is the jet stream, you may wonder. We have virtually no jet stream, and what we have of the jet stream is look at all those kinks and loops. That is not a normal looking jet stream at all whatsoever. That is very abnormal, and that's very disturbing to say the least. And that's due to the, again, climate change. That's what's causing this to happen. And yes, it gets hot in the summer. You know, you have heat waves in the summer, but the thing is we normally have cold fronts come through and give us relief. We're not getting any relief. That's not normal. I guess lastly we'll look at the skies and the severe threat for tomorrow and the next day. Obviously we have a good amount of sunshine today, but it's too hot to be outside. Tomorrow we'll probably have more clouds. Thursday more clouds. Friday we got the stall front, so we probably won't be able to get rid of the clouds. Maybe Saturday. But I mean, as far as good weather for a hike, I don't know when it's going to happen in this forecast, guys. It's hard. I thought I was going to do it today. It was too damn hot. There's like no way I can take being out in that kind of heat. It's one thing if it's in the mid 80s, it's hot enough, but 90s, I can't handle that. We'll look at the NAM. I think the cloud cover's overdone on this model, so we'll look at the NAM here. Come on. Oh, this is being very slow lately, this site. So it looks like there might be some fog and stratus along the south shore tomorrow. Other than that, I think there'll be more of a sea breeze tomorrow, which will help. There's Thursday. Come on. And this only goes out to Friday. There, you can see the bright white clouds. That would be thunderstorms right there. So if we put this back to the precipitation here, you can see that there are the thunderstorms. I put the wind barbs in. Again, it really doesn't give us that much. I'm going to look at the HRRR and we'll look at that and see. I don't have that much of the 18Z in, which sucks. It was the 17Z, which isn't going to go that far out. Does give put some scattered activity tonight over Long Island. That's as far and into the west, mostly late tonight into tomorrow morning, perhaps. All right, so we'll go to the SPC and see what SPC has to say. Storm Prediction Center. Not really anything for today. Let's look at the next day. We'll see. Day 2 convective outlook. Okay. They have us in the slight risk, so they think tomorrow we're going to have an active day, even though we've looked at the models and we haven't really seen a whole lot of stuff going on. Maybe they mean the overnight hours. Let me look at the Cape on the Ventus sky. I guess that's what we'll have to look at next. We'll see. Obviously not a whole lot now. Let's go to nearly midnight. Still not a whole lot. Let's go to tomorrow. Go to tomorrow, 2 a.m. It's mostly to our south. Alright, it's mostly to our south. Tomorrow in the morning, it does have high Cape values tomorrow. And then look at this building off to our west, and that's what's going to lead to tomorrow night's activity. So the Cape is there. There's definitely some potential tomorrow for some thunderstorms. And some of them could be severe over our area. We'll have to see. Sure, use the rain. It's been dry over here for sure. But if you go look at the tropical tidbits again, um, you will see that as we load it down. I don't know. The site's being very slow lately. Um, if we look at the HRRR, which seems to be the best model lately, only got 9 hours. I guess I could go to the 12Z run, which goes a little further out for tomorrow. It just doesn't really produce anything that impressive. It's late. It's later on tomorrow night. Yeah, this is the line you would have to watch for tomorrow night. This looks like a nice little line here that's developing here. So we'll look into it in another weather update tomorrow, probably, because I don't have enough information right now about this. But there is definitely potential tomorrow evening for a line of thunderstorms, and a pretty severe one at that, at least on this model. But again, if you look at the NAM's not showing anything, which is interesting. Let's see if the RGM is showing anything. Oh, it's showing something. Resolution's crap, but let's look at the HDRPS. HDRPS is showing some stuff up too. So, yeah, the potential is there for some severe weather for tomorrow. This also shows Cape too, by the way. So we can look at this too. This is Cape and wind crossovers. So you can see that Cape builds into our area tomorrow night. I don't usually use these, but some of these are interesting to look at. GFS also has that feature too, apparently. Here's one of the features we have. There's another feature that can be used. Yeah, FGen. Not a whole lot there. Yeah, GFS doesn't seem to think. See, the models just have a different opinion on all of this. We'll have to wait and see, but right now, like I said, slight risk of severe weather tomorrow. That'll be our next main weather event. Otherwise, just get ready to keep sweating some more. I guess that's going to wrap up this weather update. Take care.